Let's start that over again. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cabin on the Coulee's live stream number 5 for our spring contest. We are just about to the end of the contest, only 2 more days until the contest. Well, it's Eric here from Cabin on the Coulee Farm. It's Friday night at 7:30, and I realize we're competing with the Calgary Flames tonight. Their game, I think, is starting right now, so I'm going to have to tune into that a little bit later. Go Flames, go! I haven't watched hockey much for the last 10 or 20 years, but I've actually started watching the Oilers and the Flames in the playoffs here for the first time in the 21st century, and I'm enjoying it. Anyways, we'll get on with our contest live stream number 5 here. And like I said at the start here, we're only 2 days away from the Sunday night, 7:30, the 15th of May. We are going to award our grand prize, which is a quarter of beef delivered to your door. And we are also going to award the 10 prizes to the top 10 on the leaderboard as well. The way this contest works is you get points, and the more points you get, the more weight it is given, the better chance you have winning the randomly drawn grand prize based on the number of points. And as far as the leaderboard prizes, though, they're totally based on points and nothing random. So that's kind of the nice thing about this contest. If you want to earn points, share the news about the contest to your friends and get more points for having your friends sign up and watching videos and checking out our website and our store, you can earn more points. And the top 10 will get various prizes, starting with a 2-night stay at the Cabin on the Coulee for first prize, down to, for 6th to 10th, free roasts from Cabin on the Coulee, and from 2nd to 5th, Cabin on the Coulee beef boxes. So let's get started. Let's have a look at our leaderboard, and then we'll get into the rest to some calf videos. And then we're going to, tonight is pitch night, where I'm going to tell you why I think you should think about buying beef from us. So let's look at the leaderboard here. First of all, we have May 11th. This was the last time I put the leaderboard up. You can see the first place, Noel H., has just about 2,500 points, and down to 1,590 points for Allison C. For 10th place. So let's see how things have changed. Now, I've put quite a few extra action buttons up on the share page for those of you that are keen to get more contest points, and it's paid off for a lot of you. Let's see how it's changed in 2 days. Here's the May 13th leaderboard. We still have Noelle H. in first place, and she's actually passed 3,000 points. So she now has all of the coupon codes unlocked for 5% off for 500 points, then going up in increments of 500 points with an extra percent each time. She has just unlocked the 10% off coupon code for reaching 3,000 points. So Noelle, unfortunately, if you get 3,500 or 4,000, there won't be any more coupon codes unlocked. But if you keep going and keep your lead, you are going to be the winner of the 2-night stay at the cabin. So you can look at this and see where you stand, and we'll close that. So that's the leaderboard. So it's kind of exciting to see the competition for the top spots on the leaderboard. And yeah, so with that, we're going to go into some calf videos. Every live stream, we've been doing a few calf videos. Calving has slowed down. We had a few days ago, we had 4 calves, and then we had a day or 2 with no calves whatsoever. And we had 1 calf yesterday, and we had 1 calf just this evening. So I'm going to play you a video from a calf that was born yesterday. And no, actually, at first I'm going to play the one from the calf born this evening. Now, this is a fresh born calf, and they're kind of gross and slimy. But while you're watching it, you can notice all the other calves around and how cute they are. So let's watch it first. Good afternoon. It's Friday afternoon. We had a cow number 12G that just calved. This is the freshest one I've seen so far this year. We'll zoom in a bit and I'll walk in a bit closer, but not too close. These other little calves are in the way here. There we go. There's our little calf, already holding its head up. I'll probably tag it in the morning. There's a real close-up. Let's switch to this one. Okay, so that is a video of a calf. It was just born about 5 or 10 minutes before that. I was feeding some bales just at about 5 o'clock and noticed that the cow's water broke, and went out a half an hour later and found that calf and took that video. Second video here is the calf that was born yesterday, black calf. In this video, you'll also see the calf that we call Monster. He's one of the adoptive calves that we got from the local feedlot. And we called him Monster because he's absolutely huge. I believe he's probably a Simmental calf, and he's very big, but he's also very cute. He's red with some white on his face. So let's watch this video as well. Okay, so it's Thursday afternoon. The little black calf there was new today out of cow number 13. He's getting a little frisky, and this is actually the last orphan calf here with the white on his nose. But this guy was new today, calf number 33. There's a good picture of both the mother and the calf. It's a heifer calf. Okay, so we're sitting at 34 calves as of this afternoon out of about 56 calves. Okay, so yeah, there's our calf videos for the evening. So I mentioned tonight is pitch night. So I've got a few notes here, and just want to go through a few things with you and talk about some of the issues that we're facing as a beef industry, and the issues that we're facing as beef producers, and what we're trying to do to survive as beef producers. And it's not easy, right? But I just want to, this contest is fun, and we're giving away some beef and everything. But the point of this contest for us is to get the word out about our products and find more people that want to buy our beef. So hopefully we just passed 600 people entered in the contest, and we hope that some of the people that entered will consider buying our beef as well if they don't win any beef, or if they don't win the 2-night stay at the cabin. So A few points here, and I won't belabor the point, but I also will say that for those of you that are looking for extra points, several of these points that I'm mentioning tonight during our pitch, there's going to be some multiple choice questions on the extra action buttons. So you can pay special attention to this video and not just to the word of the day at the end of this video, because there'll be lots of questions coming up tomorrow if you want to boost your points. So first of all, it's pretty obvious to everyone, of course, the price of gas. We're having huge amounts of inflation. We have, for many different reasons, people tend to say, oh, it's the war in Ukraine, but it was started long before that, with Biden and Trudeau spending and printing money. We're having huge amounts of inflation. Gas prices are one thing, but of course, the price of gas and the price of fuel affects everything. Food prices are going up like crazy as well. We've actually found that in the last 6 months to a year, our beef prices that we're delivering to people's doors for are very comparable to grocery stores now in the last few months. And in the case of some of the more expensive cuts like ribeye and tenderloin, we're actually cheaper than places like Superstore, because food prices are going up so much. They're going to continue to do so. We're kind of just at the start of a big ramp up in prices for beef as well. There's a lot of reasons for that. We had a drought last year, and just as an example, when we started farming about 2014, a good bale of hay was selling in the $40 to $50 range, and it's been inching up and inching up. But it really spiked this spring with the drought last year and the lack of feed. I've heard people paying anywhere from $200 to $300 a bale for a good, heavy, high quality bale, which is just crazy. So feed prices have gone up, obviously. The last time we bought barley, we finish our animals on a moderate amount of barley, about half as much as the feedlots get on a per head per day basis. We bought barley 2 years ago for about $4.50 a bushel, and we're just about out of barley, so I'm going to have to locate some more this spring. And we're looking at better than $10 a bushel for feed barley right now. So that gives you an idea on how our input costs have gone up so much. And of course, like everyone else, the price of gas is affecting us as well. The huge issue, and I've had some posts about this before, is the beef processor issue. In Canada, we have a duopoly, where the beef industry, the beef processing and packing industry in Canada is dominated by two players. JBS, owned, based out of Brazil in South America. JBS owns the packing plant in Brooks, and then Cargill, another multinational American company, owns the packing plant in Brooks. I'll just show you real quick. I want to share. I'm going to share a screen here. So I'm going to I'll just do the one, okay. Move tab to new window and put that on there. Okay. We're going to share a screen, and we're going to share a window. This is an article in the Financial Post that I want you to see. Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. Here's the headline. 3 meat packing plants turn out 85% of Canada's beef. How did this happen? Okay. So that's just a headline, and I just wanted to quickly show you that. We also have, if you search for it, there's lots of articles about this. So I'm going to close that, and I'm going to stop sharing again. That was an article from the Financial Post, but like I said, there's a lot of others. So the long and short of it is, with the articles that I've searched this morning, anywhere from 85 to 95% of all beef animals that are processed in Canada are processed by JBS and Cargill. And what has happened is farmers and ranchers and feedlots have become price takers, and it's not what they have to take what JBS and Cargill, this duopoly, um, decide they're willing to pay for the animals. So this is a little bit of hearsay, but someone in the beef industry that knows a lot more about things than me told me that at the beginning of the pandemic, Cargill and JBS were making $400 per head on every animal that they processed in Alberta. And 2 years later, towards the end of the pandemic, they are now making $1,400 an animal compared to $400 an animal. So what's happened with this duopoly is they are pocketing the money, raising the price to the grocery stores, but they're not raising the price to the farmers. So it really kind of sucks. That's the main reason that we're trying to direct market our beef to the consumer, because if we were in business just selling our calves at the auction mart, we would just be out of business. And so that's the way it is. One more thing that I want to mention that is another reason to buy our beef is feedlots in Alberta have been feeding corn this winter rather than wheat and barley rations. I mentioned the drought that we had last year. There is simply little or no feed barley and wheat available. It's all gone. The crops, what there was has been fed already. So you're going to see beef in the grocery stores starting right about now, and in the next 6 months, beef is going to be finished on corn. Not that there's anything really wrong with that, but it is different, and you will definitely notice a difference. So our beef, we're never going to feed corn. We're going to have to find some really expensive barley to get us through till harvest this fall, and we're hoping that the crops are decent and there will be barley and wheat for sale this fall. But that's another reason to buy our beef rather than grocery store beef, because in another month or two, virtually all the beef in the grocery stores will be corn finished. The other thing that I'm just going to mention, and I don't want to be too pushy and too much of a salesman, but our quarter, half, and whole animals and our store prices will be going up in price. We're kind of pricing our quarter and half, for the on-farm processing. We're doing that. We're arriving at a price for the whole year. So next year when we reprice them, it's probably going to go up at about $1 a pound, based on the hanging weight. So that will make a quarter of beef if it's $900 this year, it's going to be $1,000 to $1,100 next year. So it's definitely going to go up. So it's a good time if you have freezer space and the money. I realize that the economy isn't great right now, and there's lots of people that would love to buy beef in the grocery store or from us. But if you're out of work, it's pretty hard to afford to buy beef. So we realize that. Okay. So I won't harp on it any more than that. That's the long and short of it. I believe our beef quality, I could have shown you some prices from Superstore and compared them to prices on our store, but if you are a price shopper, you can do that. On the other hand, if you're a price shopper, you probably aren't that concerned about quality anyways, so it's not a big deal, I guess. I believe our beef is a superior product, and the bonus in the last few months is that it's now very comparable to prices of an inferior product in the grocery store. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, we're still going to try and get that interview in tomorrow, and posted and put on Facebook and YouTube. And if we do that, we'll also get it as an extra action button on the share page. I mentioned that's an interview with a customer that bought a half a beef from us last year out of Calgary. So we're still going to try and get that up before Sunday. Word and phrase of the episode. I'm going to have 2 this time, and these are kind of key words for what I just talked about. The word is duopoly. Instead of monopoly, duopoly. It's like a monopoly, but there's two big companies. And of course, those two big companies are JBS and Cargill. So duopoly, and the second word or words is price taker. So when you watch this video and you open it up on the share page and watch it on YouTube, you're going to want to choose the multiple choice question that says duopoly and price taker. Okay, because farmers are price takers if you're selling your beef in the auction mart and selling it to the big processors. And we'll go from there. So that's about all I have for tonight. I've got things to do. I'm sure you've got things to do. And thanks for watching this in advance. I know there's going to be a bunch of people watching afterwards. I'm just going to check a comment here. Gary, thanks for the comment. He says, hi, great update and good information to know. Well, thanks for the comment, Gary. And actually, this is something that I haven't really tried before. We have the ability to show our comments on the screen as well. I haven't really done that before, so maybe I'll do that in the future. If there's anyone else watching right now that wants to throw up a comment, I can get your comment on the screen as well. But if we don't have that in the next few minutes, Sunday night at 7:30, we're going to have the final live stream, and we're going to give away the prizes. So I'm looking forward to that. Just a reminder, we are going to be in Edmonton tomorrow for deliveries. And the next weekend, when we would normally deliver on Saturday, because it's the May long weekend in Calgary, we are going to deliver the holiday Monday instead for the Calgary area. And we're doing that because if someone's gone for the May long weekend, chances are by Monday afternoon, the time we deliver, you might be home to accept your beef delivery. Plus, I have Mondays off, obviously, as a full-time teacher, holiday Mondays. So that's when we're going to be delivering in Calgary, Monday of the May long weekend. So thanks so much, and we will see you Sunday evening at 7:30. And as a reminder, if you're in the hunt for points tomorrow, at some point, I'm going to put up a bunch more extra action buttons on the share page about this live stream. So thanks so much, everyone, and have a good evening. We will see you soon. Bye.